Hello everyone and welcome to the channel as I do. Now I have this tip for making a wallet with gray tape, plumber's tape or better known as duct tape. It is very easy to make and can be a project that you do with your children or to have as a spare. In case you go camping or do some activities such as motocross, mountain biking or others. And who do not want to risk dirtying or losing their daily wallet. And thus with this they will be able to have their money and cards just as protected as in a normal wallet. But it didn't cost them even a tenth of what they always use, so let's see what we'll need to do. We are only going to need gray tape. In this case we are going to use 2 of different colors. But you can make it in just 1 or more colors. And we will also need some scissors and only that. Now let's see how to do it. We take any of the ribbons and cut 5 8-inch strips. We can help ourselves by sticking it on a surface such as fabric or carpet so that it does not cost us so much work to take it off. And once we measure it, we cut the piece and reserve it as you can see in the video. We do the same with the other tape. We glue it to the fabric. We measure, we cut and we reserve the pieces. We must have 5 of each one if we make it in 2 colors, and if not, 10 of just one. Since we cut all the pieces, we put a gray one first with the side that sticks facing up, since that will be the outline of the wallet. We grabbed a blue one and glued it right in the middle as seen in the video. Try not to leave any wrinkles so that the finish is much better. Now we fold and glue the excess gray tape since, as mentioned, that will be the outline of the wallet. Still glue it carefully so that there are no wrinkles. We turn it over and stick a strip of blue tape right on the edge of the gray tape as seen on the screen. We turn it over again and do the same but now with a strip of gray tape. Making sure that they are perfectly aligned, and we turn it again and now we glue another blue one. Always taking into account the alignment so that it is as neat as possible. We do the same and now we glue the gray one again, remembering to glue it together with the other one that we put previously. We glued one more on the blue side, trying to leave fewer wrinkles than I have left, so do it carefully so that it looks better on you than it does on me. Finally, we glue another one on the gray side, and with those are the 5 strips of each one. It has to be stuck in the middle and with a surplus. And don't worry about the edges since we will cut them so that they are even. Now we only measure because they have to be approximately 15 centimeters wide. They don't have to be exact but as close as possible. We took the excess gray tape and folded it to stick it to the blue side as shown in the video. Also try to ensure that there are no wrinkles in the seal. Once we did it, we turned it to the gray side and folded it in half since this way we will have the blue side on the outside in this case, and thus it will look better presented. If you made it in a single color you can fold it on any side. Now we take the scissors and trim the excess that remains on the edges as shown in the video. Just keep in mind that the length of the wallet should be approximately 20 centimeters. It doesn't matter if they cut a little more, but it shouldn't be too much, otherwise the videos won't fit. After cutting all the excess, we take a piece of gray tape and glue the edges. Just make sure it is glued to 1/2 of one side so that it is even when gluing the other as shown on the screen. If you have leftovers at the top, just glue them to the inside of the bag, and apart from not being able to see them, they will give this more strength. We do exactly the same with the other side, making sure that it is glued in the middle so that it looks the same as the other one we did previously. And in the same way, if there is excess tape at the top, they stick it to the inside of the bag so that it is not noticeable and is more reinforced. Once we are done, we just fold it in half so that the division of the wallet is marked, since that way we could leave it and then we can carry money and other things, but we are going to make 2 compartments so that there we can store cards or anything else that we want to carry. To make the compartments we are going to do exactly the same as we did when gluing the ribbons to make the body of the wallet. Only here we will measure the size of half the wallet and only use 4 pieces of tape. We still start gluing one on top of the other until we reach the end, folding the 2 excesses both at the bottom and at the top so that there is a uniform piece of tape with a rectangular shape, since that is the shape of the wallet. If you have leftovers like me, just cut the excess to fit it as you can see in the video. Just make sure you don't go overboard, because if you don't you might not fit any cards or something else you need to carry. Now we just take a piece of gray tape to stick it on the edge and we have the same outline that we had from the beginning. Do the same with the top part, which also has to be with gray tape, and make sure to stick it on the inside of the wallet so that it does not cover it and the money can enter. For the bottom part we take a piece of blue tape so that it looks the same as we had it at the beginning. Remember to try not to have as many wrinkles so that it looks better. Once finished, you should have a compartment where you can put cards, keys, IDs, etc., as shown in the video. We only repeat this step to make the other compartment if required. As you can see, this is how it is finished, with the space for money and the 2 compartments that we made to put cards or other things that you want to store. It seems like a lot of steps, but it is very easy to do, and it is a perfect project to do with the little ones in the home, since they can help us with the entire process, and as I mentioned, they can have it as a spare for when they go camping or do some activity where it can be easy for their wallet that they use daily to get stained or mistreated, or worse yet, that they could lose it. And so with this one, apart from the fact that they only carried what was necessary, if they were mistreated or lost, it only cost them a fraction of what the one they always used could have cost them. Besides, this one is made with a single material, which is gray ribbon, which although it is not very cheap, it is only with very little that we can make this useful wallet. So it is worth the investment, since you can use the gray tape for many other things that I will show you in another video. As you already know, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share with all your family, friends and acquaintances. Thanks for watching, and I hope you liked this advice. As always, see you in the next videos. Thank you.